Hello and welcome to my channel Desified Umme. So today I will be sharing with you guys how you can learn basic English, and this video is a very requested one. So I have a subscriber named Muhammad Umar, and he's been constantly requesting for this video to tell how you can learn English language. So this one is for you, Umar, and I hope that all of you who are coming to UK or any other country for pursuing their career or getting an admission in any university somehow wanted to perfect your language and before coming here. So this video will be a good help for all of you out there, and I hope that some of you might find it useful. So without further ado, let's get started. So basically, these are the things that I have done myself to practice English language and improve my speaking. I know that still I make mistakes. There are still, ups and downs in how I speak. But I think my English is very functional, and I can communicate with my peers here and my supervisors and people I meet on a daily basis in a good reasonable way. So I found it interesting to share my tips with you guys. So let's get started. So the first thing to learn English language is you need your confidence. So the basic thing which we lack is the confidence. We don't feel confident enough to practice or speak in front of our family or friends, because we think that they might make fun of us if we make any mistake or anything like that. But trust me, when you come here in these countries, the people respect you a lot for even trying to speak their language. And if you are like speaking a good amount of language, English language, they really appreciate you for that. So don't worry about the mistakes you can make, because they are very polite and they will encourage you to speak more rather than focusing on your mistakes. So that is the basic thing. You need more confidence and determination to learn the language, and don't focus on your mistakes. Everybody makes them. Even the people who have command over the language, they can sometimes make mistakes as well. So give yourself margin of being a human, and don't be so tough on yourself. Everybody has their fair share of making mistakes and doing things wrong. So have your confidence and you can do it. My second tip is, actually I will share an insight with you guys which I got when I was first trying to learn the language from my teacher in my undergrad program. So he was the one who just put that thing in my mind that if you want to learn how to speak, you have to learn how to listen. So listening is the key for good speaking. And if you want to write well, so reading is the key for that. So good reading for good writing and good listening for good speaking. This is the basic key of learning any language you want to learn. So I have just followed that pattern. And that helps you really a lot. If you want to develop your skills of speaking, first you should need to develop habit of listening. Start listening to some kind of maybe English music if you have interest, or watching English movies. That will help you to listen to the language, and you can pick up some words from there. That improves your vocabulary, that improves your confidence. So you can just start practicing speaking English by listening to a song or listening to a podcast and trying to imitate that thing, trying to speak like that. Okay, that will improve your vocabulary, that will give you new words to learn. You will find meaning of a lot of the things that you didn't knew before. That will help you to pick up the accent sometimes, and also that will just attach you to the language. When you listen, you speak. So that is the basic rule. Start from a short amount of time. Start watching like 1 minute or 2 minute small clips in which somebody is speaking, some native person is speaking English. From there you can increase the time. Like when I was first learning, I focused on English music, and I also focused on watching English movies, and that was my first like starting point. From there I picked up the language, and then I read few books like novels and stuff, and then it's just like it is a continuous process. You can't learn English in one day. It takes years or sometimes months, but still you can be reach to that basic skill level in few days. So start doing that. My third tip for you is that you don't need your perfect grammar or tenses. Yes, I'm saying that, but that is what the case is. When you speak here in like English speaking countries, they really don't bother that if you have perfect grammar or if your tenses are correct. Yes, you should have like enough knowledge of tenses to communicate what you are saying. If you are talking about the present or if you are talking about the past or the future, you should have enough knowledge of that. But they don't go in in intricate details, like if you have the all the verbs and everything correct, or if you have all the grammar correct. So just the thing that I have said before earlier as well, that make your fair share of mistakes. Nobody can learn without making mistakes, and nobody is perfect, and everybody understands this thing here, that we are not native speakers. We don't know this language like from our birth. So we are giving our effort into learning it, and they really appreciate it, so they don't mind if you make some mistakes. My next tip to you is learn basic words first. So if you are learning language, try to learn as many basic words as you can. So in this scenario, I would recommend you to learn basic verbs. Verbs are basically the action words. You can use that word to describe any action. So I can give you few examples of basic verbs which you can use to start learning the language. For example, ask, walk, run, play. You have will, have, and there is a list that can go on and on. So these are all the basic verbs which will help you to form a basic sentence in English. And all of the English language sentences more or less have these kind of words. You can learn about the basic English verbs from Google or any other platform as well, and try to learn them and practice them. My next tip would be to learn the basic tenses. Like there are 12 different kind of tenses, variations in English language to represent present, past, and future. But initially, I would only recommend you to learn the three basic types of tenses, that is the simple present, simple past, and simple future. That will help you to communicate in a better way, because telling somebody that you are doing something in present or you have done something in past is important, and you should learn that how you can use different form of verbs to form these kind of sentences. So my second last tip to you is learn English that is important to you. Now, I think that is not making any sense to you right now, but let me explain that by this I mean that learn the words or the sentences which are important for your life. Like maybe the things I speak or maybe the words I know are not important or relevant for your life or your scenario. So if learn basic words to introduce your family. You can start from there. Maybe you have your father, mother, sister, brother, so you should know about these words and how to use them in sentences and how you can communicate with them. Or start with a scenario in your mind that you are introducing your family to somebody. So how you will do that? So that will improve the words that are important to yourself. Other than that, you can learn some of the routine words, like how you can communicate about the routine stuff in your life. Also learn some of the work related words and some of your study related words, that I'm working, I'm writing, like that. If you are working on something, write that. Do you have your breakfast? Do you brush your teeth? Stuff like that. Do you clean? So these are the basic sentences that are related to your life and how your day goes on. So learn these sentences first. Also, if you are coming here in any Western country like UK, learn some basic words and sentences about weather as well, because as I have mentioned a lot of the time earlier in my videos, that weather is very important part of starting a conversation here in these countries. So learn about some basic phrases and sentences about weather as well, that it is very hot today, it is raining, it is snowing, it is very windy, so that you can start communicating. So these are some of the basic tips that you can do. And last but not the least is practice. Practice makes a man perfect, and that is the key. So practice a lot. Do not feel shy. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. I still make mistakes while speaking, but that's okay. We are human beings, and we are, we are programmed like that. We can make mistakes. So practice a lot, speak with your family, speak with your friends, and you will be fine. In no time you will be speaking English like very fluently, and you will be all right. So this is the end of today's video. I hope you have liked this, and the people who are requesting to make this video, they might have find something useful from it. And I like you guys to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you find it good. Keep supporting my channel and keep liking the content. I will see you guys soon with another video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.